Real quick, welcome to Rain Check. Random thought. I wanted to get into a little bit about customer service, man. It's just something that it's a hidden. I wouldn't say hidden. It's an art that has seemingly been lost on the world. And I get like a lot of people make fun of like a lot of the customer service being moved into places where you have a hard time having that interaction with another person. For example, if you live in America, you'll get people on the line that are like from India or just from different places, man. And again, no tea, no shade to any of those people, man. In anywhere, they're able to get these opportunities or whatever. And even if it goes the way of AI and has AI being more involved, which I can see as well. But for me, that's been kind of my thing as of late that's been really heavy on my mind, because it's something that I am genuinely passionate about. I get so caught up in noticing people don't like to engage, right? Especially younger folks. They don't like to look in your eye. They don't want to try, at least have that human to human interaction. And that has been something that has been lost as far as us being in in this 21st century, man. And I don't necessarily want to say that it's just because of the internet that has been made this way. It's multifaceted. What I do think is, instead of these bigger companies coming across as if, oh, we're going to do all these things to remove it and take as much of the issues away as possible by removing people and replacing it with things like AI. I think that all the industries need to quadruple down on making sure that you have good customer service, because good customer service will make or break your company. You can be a struggling company trying to get it together, and as long as you got good customer service, people will forget. They will forgive and forget. And right now, that's just one of my main goals. I've been told for a really long time, yo, Steele, how do you keep that attitude about you? How do you keep that energy up? And it's like, I wish I had tips and tricks in whatever. I wish I could tell you, oh, I'm spraying Saratoga on my face every morning and it's a mindset and I'm praying, get on my knees and pray, and I do all these great and wonderful things that I just don't do. What I do is I just try to carry a good mental state at all times. I try to separate out what's impacting me right now behind the scenes, and then when I'm at work or whatever else the case might be, when I'm dealing with other people, that I don't transfer that energy to you, the bad energy at least. If anything, I want to give good energy to you so that you can go out and conquer your day. Because if I don't at least do that for you, I'm just an additional add-on to what you already got going on, which who needs that? So for me, because I'm trying to get into customer success, right? Just because, or just something that's more customer service oriented. Whether, I don't really want to get into sales again. Well, I don't necessarily mind it, because I know I have the voice for it. I know I have the goal, the cojones, the things that are necessary for you to be successful in sales. But to be real, I've had bad experiences with it in the past. Bad mentors, bad training, trying to figuring out all of it on your own. And again, I'm talking about from door-to-door sales to over-the-phone sales. And, I still see a lot of that as an excuses. Again, if you want to win, you can be a winner. And I also try not to be in that mentality of, oh, woe is me, it's everybody else. But it's just, you can't help but to notice things around you. Certain people who get opportunities who may not be as inclined as you are. Like, I've been tuning back into a lot of more customer relation type stuff, like talking to people, interactions, and like the sales sides of, I wouldn't say manipulation, but becoming people's friends. to a certain extent, right? And again, that's even difficult for me because I like to keep to myself. I am one of those people who believe in that. Like, I separate work from home life, point blank, period. I love doing that because it creates two different spaces for your mind to exist. But for me, if there's one thing, and I was asked this by, one of my doctors I work, one of my pharmacists that I work with, he was like, man, still, like, again, how do you keep that energy up? How do you not come across bothered by the stuff that happens to you and the way people engage with you, even when they're in there having a bad mood or having a bad day? And the only thing that I can tell you, man, I wish there was some magic. I wish there was some sauce. I wish there was something that I could teach you. But the only thing that I could really tell you is try not to take everything so damn serious. Most people are in their own head. Most people are out for self. And once you understand that, it alleviates so many other things. Let people be themselves, bro. Let people engage. Let people interact. You want to learn about you want to learn more about what somebody has going on? Ask the right questions. If you're not trying to ask the right questions, then keep to yourself. You also have to know when to engage, when not to engage. But it's just, I believe in carrying a good heart. I believe in carrying a good mental state. There's no matter what is going on behind the scenes, that I'm not translating any negative energy to you. I want you to be able to have this interaction between us is going to be hopefully a highlight for your day. And that's just something I stand behind, man. But customer service, I think the industry needs to quadruple down on it. I'm extremely passionate about it. I think companies will end up making a lot more money if they ended up honing in and quadrupling down on the training processes for quality customer service. And I think it will also in turn create a better world for everybody, man. Create better engagement. I think the more that we can expose customer service to people, make people aware of it, I think it'll make more people at least consider each other. Maybe that's me being naive, but I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about that because as I'm getting deeper into my journey. So much love to y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Still rain out. That T's a 7 everywhere, baby. Much love.